Hello, students. In this class, we'll study the production and management techniques of flowering Chinese cabbage, a crucial part of its cultivation process. We'll learn from two aspects: preparation before planting and field management. The learning objectives of this lesson are as follows. 1. Master the preparatory work before planting flowering Chinese cabbage. 2. Grasp the field management techniques for growing flowering Chinese cabbage. What preparations are needed before planting flowering Chinese cabbage? Let's learn about it now. First, choose the land. It's advisable to select a site with good ventilation and lighting, a flat terrain, convenient irrigation and drainage, fertile soil, a tillage layer over 20 cm deep, rich in organic matter, with strong water and fertility, retaining capabilities, a pH of around 6, and where the previous crop wasn't a cruciferous plant. Second, regarding base fertilizer requirements, deeply plow the land and let it sun, bleach. Apply sufficient base fertilizer, generally 1,000–2,000 kg of organic fertilizer, 5–10 kg of potassium chloride, or 750 kg of well-rotted chicken manure, and 20 kg of compound fertilizer can be applied par mu. Next is land preparation and bed making. The land should be carefully prepared, and soil clods should be broken up. The soil on the bed surface should be fine. The bed should be in a turtle-back shape, about 0.3 m high and 1.5–1.7 m wide. Pay attention to digging deep ditches for drainage. Flowering Chinese cabbage can be directly sown or transplanted after seedling raising. Early and mid-maturing varieties, with their short growth periods, are usually directly sown, while late maturing varieties with longer growth periods can be transplanted after seedling cultivation. For direct sowing, broadcast sowing, drill sowing, or hole sowing can be used. The seeding rate is 0.3–0.7 kg par mu when sowing in summer and autumn. Protect the seeds from being washed away by heavy rain. When sowing in winter and spring, guard against low temperatures. After sowing, cover the seeds with a shade net or straw, water thoroughly, and keep the soil moist to facilitate germination and prevent soil compaction. Remove the shade net or straw promptly after germination to prevent the seedlings from growing spindly. For late maturing varieties in seedling, raising and transplanting, 0.4–0.7 kg of seeds are used par mu in the seedbed. Thin the seedlings 1–2 times after emergence, with a plant spacing of about 3 cm. When the seedlings are 15–20 days old and have 3 true leaves, they can be transplanted or thinned to a fixed density. The ideal sowing temperature is when the local temperature stabilizes at 20–25 degrees Celsius. The seeds can germinate and grow into seedlings in 5–6 days. For seedling thinning and final spacing, thin the seedlings when the cotyledons appear. The final spacing plant distances are approximately 10–13 cm for early maturing varieties, 13–16 cm for mid-maturing varieties, and 16–17 cm for late-maturing varieties. Field management is a key factor in achieving high-yield cultivation of flowering Chinese cabbage. The germination period, from seed germination to cotyledon expansion, takes 5–7 days. Management measures for open field planting: appropriately hill up the soil to prevent seeds and seedlings from being washed away by rain. and water in a timely manner to keep the soil moist but not waterlogged. The seedling stage. From the growth of the first true leaf to the flattening of the fifth true leaf, lasts 14-18 days. Management measures. When the seedlings are 10-15 days old, start thinning out damaged, weak, and spindly seedlings. This stage requires a large amount of fertilizer. When the seedlings are 7-10 days old, top dress with 10 kg of compound fertilizer per mu. When they are 15-18 days old, top dress with 15-20 kg of compound fertilizer per mu. Water after fertilization to keep the soil slightly moist. The leaf growth stage. From the emergence of the sixth true leaf to the budding of the plant, takes 7-21 days. Management measures. This stage also requires a large amount of fertilizer. When the seedlings are 7-10 days old, top dress with 10 kg of compound fertilizer per mu. When they are 15-18 days old, top dress with 15-20 kg of compound fertilizer per mu. Water after fertilization to keep the soil slightly moist. The flower stalk formation stage. From budding to flower stalk harvest takes 14-18 days. Management measures. After budding, top dress with 25 kg of compound fertilizer per mu. For those harvesting side flower stalks, after harvesting the main flower stalk, top dress with another 25 kg of compound fertilizer per mu. Keep the soil slightly moist. Harvesting. It's optimal to harvest when the flower stalk reaches the same height as the top of the plant's leaves, the even mouth stage. Early, maturing varieties only harvest the main flower stalk, while mid and late, maturing varieties can continue to harvest side flower stalks after harvesting the main one. When harvesting side flower stalks, cut the main flower stalk 2-3 leaves above the plant base to allow axillary buds below to sprout side flower stalks. Leaving too many leaves will result in numerous but slender side flower stalks. If the temperature is low, the harvest can be postponed by 2-3 days. The fruiting period. From the beginning of flowering to fruiting lasts about 50-60 days. Flowering Chinese cabbage is an insect pollinated plant. Bees can be released during the flowering period to increase the pollination rate. After most plants have formed pods, remove unopened flower buds to promote pod development. If seed saving isn't required, the management during the flowering and fruiting period can be skipped. After class, I hope students will earnestly complete the following exercises. 1. How can we achieve year-round harvesting of flowering Chinese cabbage in southern regions? 2. How to control the excessive growth of flowering Chinese cabbage? That's all for this class. Thank you all for listening.